Hi, ladies. I'm trying to make sure that my lighting is good. I'm going to see how it looks with my window pulled down and see if there is any difference. But basically, while I fix my window to adjust the light, today we're going to be, I think I like the window up. Today we're going to be talking about mystery. Can someone let me know if you can hear me, or can someone let me know if you can, if the live stream is choppy or not? Sometimes my live streams get so choppy. All right, so let's pick up from the top. So, how to make him obsessed. Right now, we live in a world where as soon as men start sort of like talking to us, they have our Instagrams, they have our like everything. They know what we're doing when we go places, they know every single thing. And so I want to encourage you to share less. I'm not saying every question that he asks for you to be like, oh no, I don't want to answer that. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me fix something. I'm not saying for every question that he has, I'm not saying to say, be so ambiguous about every question he has for you. I'm not saying to, answer questions and be like, oh, and just kind of like not tell him anything. But I'm asking you to maybe not exchange social media names with a man so fast. I'm asking you to maybe relax a little bit when you're getting to know him. On the first date, he doesn't need to know where you live. And in making him obsessed with you, and I don't mean like crazy obsessed, I'm just using the word to just say making a man like you, making a man want more of you, making a man want to stay in your life, there are going to be some things that you should not be sharing. So, on a first date, should he be like over at your house? No. So, you want to kind of build that up. I don't care when you do invite him to your house, but I just don't believe it should be like the first 2 dates. So, in making him obsessed, making him want more of you, and making him sort of like a part of your life, you want to really go slow with it. I mean, you can think of it like, so I've been going to a lot of soccer games lately. So the thing that makes me want to keep on watching a soccer game is that I don't know who's going to win. So in a way, you need your life to be the same. If you're meeting someone and you're texting them all day, you're kind of over communicating with the person. How does that make someone obsessed with you? It doesn't. So you want to make sure that you are having a busy life. And I don't mean like doing busy work, but you can even like right now I have on my desk in front of me, I have like makeup brushes, like it's messy, okay? Like you could be busy doing things like that. You could be busy doing like, just little things around your house, reorganizing your closet. You don't have to be like, oh, I'm at yoga, I'm at cycling, unless those things are naturally a part of you. But when you're first dating someone, you really want to relax, not over communicate with them via text. You want in-person time. That is extremely important. Phone calls are nice, text messages are nice, but ultimately you want an in-person relationship. You don't want a pen pal. You don't want someone who is just going to come in and come out. And the way that you sort of like solve that problem of helping you guys, if you're in here, say hey to me. You want to sort of like solve that problem of a person knowing everything about you in that first month. Meaning like, when I was dating my husband, he didn't know where I lived and he didn't know what car I drove. So I would go on dates and I would go on a date with him or other people. And if they were going to pick me up, I live in a downtown area. So I would just walk and I would meet them on the date. or just like I would walk and then I would get in their car. But like my first thing wasn't like, okay, this is our third date. Now you're gonna know where I live at. Hi, my love. Hi. But yeah, it's not gonna be like you know where I live on on the first date. It's just not. So just like communicating with the person less, not like being someone's like text buddy, not being someone's like hook up person, but like creating a culture so a relationship can thrive. When you are liking someone as soon as you meet them, when you are texting someone all day as soon as you meet them, this kind of creates a relationship when you still need to vet him. And if you're still vetting him, you need time to like, okay, is he responsible? Okay, we are ready to learn. Hi, my baby. You want to vet him. Is he responsible? You can't get all this in a matter of over commuting. What I'm seeing a lot of when people first meet someone, they are texting like crazy. They're showing him, I'm such a nice girl. I'm a cool girl. I'm so funny. Let parts of your personality naturally come out. Don't like force them so a person can like you. Believe, trust that, it's going to be a smooth ride. I kind of feel like my screen might be a little blurry. You guys, is it choppy over here? I don't really know for sure, but hey, there's nothing I can do about it. I try my best. So, anyways, when you're starting a relationship with someone and you guys are over communicating, there's going to be a chance that he may stop texting you. And with this chance that, he may stop texting you, it probably won't happen if you don't over communicate with him. It probably won't happen if you give yourself in doses. I mean, even with pills, they're like, eat this after drinking a meal. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to give your full self to someone as soon as you meet them. Give time to see who he is, and I'm not saying go into this fear-based because you're not going to give a lot of information to him. And I don't mean like every question that he asks of you, I don't mean like be ambiguous, but I'm saying be smart. Stop trying to, I need to show him what I bring to the table. I need to show him that I'm funny. I need to show him that I have a good personality. You want to make him obsessed? Be the girl that he's like, oh, like she's only dating me once a week. I wonder what she's up to. And then when he texts you, you're like, I'm having a good time. Just left a yoga class. How about you? And he's going to be like, oh, she already has a beautiful life before I've met her. And you know what men want? They want someone who has a beautiful life before you meet them. Even now, my relationship, although I'm married, I still make my life super beautiful. What am I doing right now? I'm talking to you guys. I could be outside bike riding. I have options. I could be cleaning up my desk. I have lots of things that I could be doing than up my husband's like butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to know that when you're getting into a relationship, if you want to build something that's sustainable and you want to build something that has longevity, you cannot move very fast when you're first getting to know someone. You can't have, 3 dates in a row. Oh, we went on a date Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. How are you going to make him obsessed? Soon he's going to be like, okay, like I've seen everything, she literally gave me herself like this. I was once, asking about a different culture's beliefs, and it was the Muslim culture. And I had asked this woman, I said, why do you guys wear the hijab? Like, what's the reason? Obviously, we all know they wear it because they're hiding their hair and other things. But I will say this. She told me, she said, when you give your friend a present, is it wrapped? And I go, yes. She said, so we just view ourselves as gifts and we wrap our present. And then when someone marries us, they see and get their present. Wasn't that deep, guys? Wasn't that a mic drop? So I want you to do the same thing when you're dating. I want you to build up the momentum. Don't overly communicate with someone. Be busy. A person who you are first meeting, I don't even care if you guys are talking on a dating app, they shouldn't be able to text you from sun up to sundown. Already, you just met them on a dating app. Unless you're literally just like on an app just to have like fun, which I think you should be being strategic. But I've noticed when I was online dating and I would talk to people all day, like I would go back and forth about like, funny stuff or things we had in common. I noticed that those relationships would die off really quick because it was almost as if they already got their gift. Maybe they just wanted some conversation. Maybe they just wanted whatever, but they had already got it. So they didn't have a reason to say, oh, let's go on a date. But also, guys, I want you to obviously know how to communicate with someone. I want you to obviously be not like secretive, like, oh, like I can't tell you where I live. Like, oh, I live in Midtown in an apartment, if that's where you live. Oh, I live downtown in an apartment. But I don't want you to be like, oh, I live on Forest Street and I'm the second apartment on the right. Like, no, guys, no. Build up that momentum, build up that longevity, build up that sustainability. I am a big, proud believer in dating someone once a week. I don't care if you're not busy. I don't care if you're twiddling your thumbs. Men need us in doses. We talk like 10 times as much as men. It's a study. I don't know the exact amount of words that we use on a daily basis and how many, but we talk more than them. So guess what? We reveal a lot. So be careful. Listen to them too when you're dating and really learn how to vet. What are key words for you that a man can say when you're like, oh, this is a husband? What are those key words? When you're making someone obsessed with you, you're not giving them everything at once. You're giving them it slowly. If you're like an investor, if you're into stocks, you know that stocks are a long game because it's not going to give you all the benefits as soon as you put your money in. Okay, I bought 10 shares of Nike. Now, am I going to get paid again on Friday? No. No one knows when you're going to get paid again. You need to ride the ride out. And there's going to be some highs and some lows. But I want you to be like a stock. Don't give a reward so quickly. And a reward is just your energy, your person as a soul, your voice, your heart, just giving it to someone so quickly. You go on 2 dates with someone, you're like, oh my God, they haven't called me. Get a life. This is a long game. And I want you to play it with perfection. I want you to play it with strategy. I want you to relax a little bit and know that things work out for you easily. I want you to relax a little bit and know that things unfold for you beautifully. I want you to trust in yourself that, you don't have to, give someone, like when you go to, like you're applying for a job, they don't say, well, we need a picture of your degree. They're like, okay, you went there, they may ask you to send something, but they're not asking you to work for free right away. You're vetting them too. What's the salary? What am I getting paid, booze? You're asking them these questions. And then in return, they're coming to you and they're like, oh, we're interested and we want to hire you. But you've obviously vetted them too. And then you can say, I like that salary. I don't like that salary. So it's all up to you. It's up to you to build the mystery. It's up to you to build a long-term game. And in this world of digital media, when we are following the person we're talking to right away on Instagram and we're posting stuff for them because we know that they're watching, I just want you to be you don't have to tell someone your Instagram as soon as you meet them. You don't have to exchange Facebooks as soon as you meet them. You can go on a couple of dates. And then eventually they'll ask you again, so what's your Instagram? Or what's your Facebook? But build up the momentum and make him obsessed. Okay, guys. So I do offer coaching. I do have a private Facebook group. And if you want to inquire about anything, let me know. Everything is at the bottom. I do have a book, ebook, texting tips and tricks. And it's super good. It's sort of based on how I text my husband and was able to get married to him. So I think it is extremely beneficial. And reach out to me if you have any questions about anything that I discuss on YouTube. And thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching. I value you for watching. And yeah, let's get this show on the road. See you guys soon.